Yes, young lady with the mouse ears.
First of all, I had Soup at that meeting yesterday, so I feel like I'm part of some club. But what made you design the Doombuggy in the way that you did design it? What was the reasoning for it to be so encompassing?
All right, the Doombuggy was designed 2 years after the voyage through inner space. All right. I had an idea of how we could make a continuous track of vehicles on a track, but have the body mounted on it so the body can rotate and dip up and down. This would allow the art directors to have people turn from one scene to another rather than always looking at the back of the car in front of you. Just doing it that simple. The next thing was, because the voyage to inner space was a kind of a very almost.
It was surreal, right?
Well, the part was closing. The narration was kind of going to be like, oh, we're going to go down into the nucleus sort of stuff. So I wanted to put a speaker on behind the people in each corner, which meant I made a body shell that kind of encapsulated you in kind of a little safe little place. And so to answer your Doombuggy one, the Doombuggy simply copied this identical vehicle from the voyage to inner space, but we painted it flat black.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I seem to recall you telling me that when you were thinking about this, you were up in John Hench's office and there was an apple on his desk and you started twisting it is that correct? Am I
oh yeah, okay. Right? What he's talking about is the genesis of the idea was we're always looking at new ways to come up with reliable attractions that will have a very high theoretical hourly throughput. And I was looking for a way to do that, but at the same time, how do we make the viewpoints in shows better? So the idea that I just described, John Hench had his candied apple on a little stand. That was a common thing a long time ago. And I picked it up and I twirled it. And I said, like this. A little apple would turn. And I said, we're moving people. And I said, well, it's a mover. And then I said, oh, there's another word. Omni means all the way around. When you're a pilot, there's an omni range of the radio frequencies that guide you. I just happened to mention the word omni and mover, and then it got stuck, omni mover, and that was a temporary holding thing, and it's been held ever since.
It's an incredible innovation because